my name's Christian, and welcome to a new series called Homemade Creations. And over there is Jack working the camera.
Hello.
That's hilarious. Well, what we're basically gonna do is Jack's gonna basically be non-lethal, and I'm gonna be his helper when he's doing that. I'm gonna be lethal, bladed, any type of weapon you can use to kill anything with. Not that I'm saying you should kill people, but yes. Let's just say this is supposed to be for your entertainment, so you can learn how to build stuff and zombie apocalypse and all that. Here, I'm gonna take the camera so Jack can explain himself.
Hello, YouTubers. I am Jack, and welcome to this new series, or more or less a new channel, that we're going to bring to you for your entertainment. Like my friend Christian said, we are going to be building non-lethals and lethal stuff, depending on from weaponry to machinery to random things that you can do, maybe like a mobile light bulb, maybe a mobile lamp, something that you can use around the yard, around a scrap yard, or in general just some things that you can find and you can use. Earlier I had got the idea of
I'm following you.
making a really weird contraption towards a zombie apocalypse. Anyways, so as I started creating this is where my YouTube channel designed. I decided to take two temperature gauges that's made out of copper, have a piece of PEX in the middle taped, and most of the time with a home remedy, you want to take this.
You might want to explain what PEX is.
Most of the time, what you want to take is you want to electrical tape the entire copper bottom. But for me, as just for a prototype, I just did a little bit of duct tape. Anyways, so you want to wire these together, make sure they're stable, they're not moving a lot, and then you want to be able to use these. These you can find on jumper cables, anything necessarily that can clip, and then you're going to need a lot of electrical wire. Now, necessarily, I don't have this hooked up right yet, but it still possibly would work. Anyways, other than that, there is the prongs that come off of a voltmeter. And for these prongs come from a voltmeter, yeah. But you want to take them, you want to wrap a wire around them so they're adjustable as you please, so you can make it whether or not you want it lethal or non-lethal, to be able to stab or not stab, but to touch someone and electrocute. As you'd take the wire, you'd wrap it around, you'd go down, you'd wrap it around again, and then you'd either take them and put them close to the hooks where you'd hook the electrical wire to a battery, and then be able to make it mobilized, or you can get more impact and go to a mobile home fuse box, and you can take the wire from it and run the live wire in this, which would make it even deadlier. I suggest though not to do this and leave these on. I suggest you cutting the wires out, and yes, it just fell apart, but like I said, it's a prototype, but I suggest you cut the wires and then take the copper wiring and wire them all together so it has more of a lethal impact if you do end up using it. Anyways, this is just one of the prototypes that I figured out. Later on in the show, down the road, we will start picking up a fan. We'll start picking up fan inboxes. And you guys can message us and see what we actually try to build. And a lot of times, I know you guys are going to give us some of the hardest things to do. And sometimes we may not be able to make it. Now, as for mostly everything that we have in this entire place, we do know we have more than what a household generally would have.
Yep.
But, like I said, this is more or less of a complete yard industry. And a lot of this stuff, if you can't find it in the house, just comment and tell us, and we'll come back and we'll redo it. We'll redo it again and again until you guys see that you can still build it in a household environment with household common things. Anyways, this wraps up our introduction. See you soon.